Welcome to Purple Haze. This is episode 8. Now, all I'm going to be doing is putting in the motherboard and assembling a few bits. No bending in acrylic yet, because I'm still deciding what graphics card I should go for. But let's just start assembling. So stick around if you want to see more. So remember, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes before you start watching this one. So if you've not seen the other episodes, go back and watch that before you start with this one. Anyway, what we're going to do is that we're going to lay this down flat. So we're going to get the pump out of the way, and then we're going to assemble the motherboard in there. But before I go any further with the motherboard, I've got to take the paper underneath and put some thermal paste. Well, I'm going to do this outside the case because it will just be easier. So this is an X99 motherboard, so it's going to be a bit of a beast build, and you can put the M.2 × 4 in there, which is up to 32 gigabytes per second. It's going to be pretty awesome. And I've also got, oh, actually I thought I had Express, oh yeah I do, I've got an Express port as well, so that's cool. Right, so, oh no, where's everything going? So I'm going to take this off. Look at that, that's some glorious stuff. Now, I'm just got to put the thermal paste on there. Coolermaster's Master Gel Maker Nano. So I'm going to be using that. So what I'm going to do is get the spreader. I got the spreader. The spreader comes with the Nano Gel. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to put a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm going to spread it all over the place. Now I know there's loads of other videos showing you how to do stuff, but when you look at other videos, they don't actually show you how to do certain things. So you look at it and you think, oh excellent, I'll be able to do that, but then you like get stuck because you can't do the other bit. So I'm showing you exactly how to do it. I need some more thermal paste on there, I think. A little bit more on there. I know the heat transfer is just in the middle, but I just like to be safe and not sorry. I will thin this out. So now I've got the thermal paste layer on there. It's a very thin layer, covered up the whole CPU, or I don't really want to go back into putting more thermal paste on and then taking the acrylic off, so I made sure that it's evenly spread. Now it's only a very fine bit of thermal paste on there. If you're going to do this, do not put loads and loads and loads of thermal paste on there. Right, so let's see, make sure this is the right way up. And this is the right way up there. So that's slap bam, no tissue under, no not tissue, no paper underneath, so that's cool. Put my springs back on, get the screws on there, and make sure when you're screwing these on, make sure they're evenly distributed with the amount of pressure that you put on the thumb screws for the thermal block, because you don't want to over tighten it at all. Go, that's tight enough there. Now I am going to pick this up and stick it in here. Right, now all I have to do is screw this down. So I had to put a few more standoffs because this motherboard's slightly bigger than what I intentionally thought, and trying to find the standoffs. Get yourself one of these dishes, they help out a lot. Got one more standoff. There's one more for the middle. Right, now I'm going to just screw these, screw the motherboard down now. first off, I'm going to make sure that these are on nice and tight. Right, these are Primochill compression fittings. It's got a rubber ring in there, the O-ring. It's compression O-ring, I should call it. So that's in nice and tight. Screw this all down. Make sure that this one's in there as well. I don't want any leakages. So there's an O-ring in there. Alright, so that's in there nice and tight. CPU water blocks on there. So I've got a 32GB, 266 megahertz. This is Ballistix Elite memory. So it's 32 gigs of DDR4 and it's going in there because it's quad channel. So let's get them out. Hang on, I've got 4. I could put 64 gig in there. I'm actually going to put 64 in there. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a beast of a computer. So I'm using this for video editing as well, and it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I do 3D renders. I do a lot of rendering anyway, to be honest with you, and you definitely need a lot of memory and CPU power. Probably would have been a better option to go with a Xeon processor, but I just don't want everything to look too expensive. I want people out there to be able to afford these sort of computers and have fun with it. It's also going to be a gaming computer as well. I'm going to do some LAN parties and stuff. There's going to be a new video up and coming about all this sort of stuff, and it's definitely going to be worth a watch. It's all clicked in there. So exactly same memory, 266 megahertz. Alright, so we'll stick this in here. Alright. Right, memory's in there and it looks absolutely stunning. I love the look of it. This is going to be featured in another build. This is white memory, so have a little comment down below and try and figure out what you think it's going to be. I've got my crucial drives, but now I'm thinking about changing them. I don't know. Well, it does kind of go actually, so I might keep them, but I don't know where to put them. If you've got any ideas, these are going to be in RAID 0. So now I'm going to just put this back in here. Of course, they're sending out the new levitation fans, and they're sending out 140 mils. And then for my radiator, they're sending out 3 of them, and one's in the bottom and one's in the back here. So it's going to look really sick. Now, I'm going to pick this up. I'm not trying to break anything. So as I said, I got 2 140s and 4. Actually, got 5. So a 120mm fan here, 3 here on the radiator, and 1 on the back here as exhaust. And they're all going to be Corsair levitation fans. They're their new fans that are coming out, and yeah, this will look really nice in the build. I'm swapping out the Antec ones because I wanted some RGB lights around the actual fans and the radiator and stuff, but I didn't want it to be too crazy, like having a motherboard that's got RGBs. I think that's a bit too much. And this is how easy it is. So the next sort of video will be having a graphics card there and bending the acrylic, because I've got a graphics card already, but it's not the one I want to put in there. So if I go to put in a graphics card that I don't really want in there, and it starts a bottleneck compared to all the components I'm using, what would be the point? It'd be a waste. So I'm going to put the pump in the bottom here. So I'm just going to take that off. Make sure it reveals a nice bit of shiny EK logo. Now I've got to check to make sure I've got the O-ring on there, because last time I just showed you, well, I just screwed it on. Right, so we've got an O-ring there, got O-ring there, and the compression fitting. Screw that nice and tight so there's no leakages. Check this one. Got to try and get this barb out now. Right, so got the compression fitting off, and I haven't damaged it, as you can see. No damage, no damage. Right, got the compression O-ring on the barb, the other compression O-ring on the bottom, and then when you put this on the top, there comes a whole compression filling. So that's on there nice and tight. Screwed it on top. Alright, and then I'm going to stick it in here. So, oh right, that way. Okay. I'm going to try and hide these cables somewhere, but for now I'm just going to leave it there because that's where that's going to be. And then I'm going to screw this on here. So these, there's got my LEDs, these are purple LEDs inside here, purple LEDs on that side. Now I've just got to fit this in the right place. This is not easy to do at all, but I'm going to be facing loads of problems anyway, probably. That's what happens when you do this water cooling malarkey. Right. There's the hole there. So I've got a hole here, and that's going to be going from the bottom here into the pump, and then straight into the reservoir into the pump and all that sort of stuff. And I've got another hole here, which is all got a nice little grommet hole. Everything's all nice and tidy, and then it's going to be all nicely water cooled and stuff like that. And I've also got something else to show you, so let me just go and get that. So as you can see, I've got my door panels here, and I'm not actually using this door panel. I'm actually going to be using these as my door panel. So I've got 4 of these in glass and 4 of them in glass. So now I've got to just take these hinges off and screw them to the glass, but I've also got to get some magnetic fittings and some magnetic handles as well, so it just looks really nice on the glass. I know there's not a lot that you can see here, but I don't really want to break it. This is tempered glass, so it's been in the oven and everything like that, and I've got to clean it all up, and you can see the holes have been drilled on there as well. So I've got 4 of them, or 2 of these and 2 of the big ones, and that's what I'm going to be doing. But just to finish off this video and round it up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the power supply into the case, and then the next time you'll see me in this video will be when I have the graphics card. Hopefully 1080 Ti will be out then. Today is like the 23rd of July, I think it is. So I'm still waiting for 2016. I'm still waiting for the actual graphics card to come out. So if it comes out, then I'm going to start to assemble the computer by bending up the acrylic and stuff like that and getting it ready, and then it should be kind of finished, because then I'll put that in there, and maybe the other video will be the last video will be all cinematic and stuff like that, and showing off its true potential, and then it will go into the benchmarking, and I'll be playing games on it and stuff like that and showing it all off. But any comments down below, or anything you want to ask about it, leave them down below as per usual. Now I've just got to put the power supply in there. This is starting to look like a little I don't know what it's looking like. This looks crazy. I'm starting to love the look, the aesthetics of it. Definitely can't wait to change the fans out. It's going to look really, really sick. I'm going to put one in here as well. And if I want to have any storage as like a half little server, I can put in mechanical hard drives there, and then have all the solid states. I don't know where I'm going to put the solid states actually. I might put some in the back, but I still don't know where to put these. As I said, leave your comments down below, because I still don't know where to put these little solid state drives. I might even change them. Do you actually think they look good? Let me know in the comments if you think they look good. For this build, Antec 750 watt Edge, and this has got an LED illuminated light, and it's going to look sick. So I'm going to just stick this in there without breaking it, because previously I was going to put a Coolermaster 1200 watt power supply in there, but I think that's going to be a bit of an overkill, unless I'm going SLI with the 1080 Ti's. But I don't know, maybe they'll have something open, because they don't really have anything open for that graphics card to do SLI, but you can do. Oh my god, how clumsy am I? How clumsy am I? But I'm going to have a glass panel over the front, so you're going to be able to see everything. Oh, I hope it does look good. I should probably... don't know, what do you reckon I should do, guys? Do you reckon I should do something about this little badge? Let me know in the comments down below. Right, what did you think about the build so far? In my conclusion, I think this is going to be a very challenging build, but it's going to look the part when it's done. And it's also, at the end of the video, after I've done a whole build, I'm going to do a cinematic video with all the like little bits and stuff, making it look really nice and sexy. And I'm going to also bench test the hell out of it, the graphics, the CPU, the RAM, everything. I'm also going to overclock the whole computer, so even the solid states are going to be overclocked as well. There's going to be a different way than doing it RAID 0. I'm going to try to do a different way of overclocking the drives. And I'm also doing the graphics card's going to be overclocked, and I'm going to see what I can do with 750 watts of power. I was going to opt and put 1200 watts in, which is a Coolermaster thing, but I've only got one graphics card, and I haven't even got the graphics card yet because I'm waiting for the 1080 Ti to come out. But anyway, I'm going to cut the video here. I hope you liked it. If you like it, throw me a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. But leave a comment down below. Ask me a question, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you.